cook it up, man. You know I don't fuck with that. I'm sorry. That's why I like Nas music. I'm a hip hop show, I'm a hip hop guy. No, I'm not a hater. I just participate in the show. We acting crazy. I'm like,
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Yeah, we live. Oh. And then we got my favorite music. We in the building. We live. We live, y'all. We here. We here on a Sunday. We don't really usually do Sundays. We do Mondays, but I had to come out for the big bro and put it down.
Word. I'm usually sweating. I can't hear myself,
You
sir.
can't? I'm sorry.
You never want to share the microphone. You're so greedy with that.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Turn it up a little bit.
There you go. Where you at, man? You live?
Can you hear me? Now
I
you
can hear
can.
you.
Now
I can
you're
hear you.
letting us talk. Thank you.
Mic check. Mic check.
There he is. Now I can hear all of us.
Yeah,
There you go.
that's it right there. Good.
Yeah, I'm usually slaving in the kitchen
Players fuck up.
right now.
You dig? Players fuck up. But we live, man. We here. We had a guest coming.
Yeah, we don't
know
know
what
the
happened.
status yet of the guest. 'Cause
Yeah.
But we're here, so that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, we here.
Here we are.
What's going on in the world today? The Clips is out there kicking
Yeah, what's going on
ass.
with the clips and
Yeah.
and what they
Yeah, they
Is
out
that
there
comeback?
kicking ass. Travis Scott, sit your ass down.
Oh man, come on.
How you doing, Quinn? Quinn Stone on the live on the YouTube.
It's not fair, man.
It's not fair. Yeah, the OGs is back. That's my age group. That's my age group, kicking ass. That's what I'm talking
That's
about.
just gonna make Kanye come out and start talking more shit about somebody.
Yeah, Kanye.
Yeah, he's
They
been
ready.
quiet.
Because
He's been
listen,
quiet.
They ready for him though this time.
No, I mean
They can't be quiet no more.
Listen,
You can't make a shut up. no more.
Kanye gonna be on a rant, not on the track.
Yeah, he right. And that's the thing. We want him to keep talking.
Right.
Keep talking.
Right. He's
Keep ranting.
entertaining.
Yes.
He is entertaining.
Because that gives us ammunition to rap about you. And that makes us sell more records. Go ahead, Kanye. Say something. Yeah.
And Jim Jones.
Yeah.
Jimothy. Oh, Jimothy.
Oh, Jimothy. You get what you deserve,
Jim Jones.
young man. You know, you get what you deserve. Now everybody calling you Dusty.
No, you see,
Nas called you Dusty,
because-
and now everybody calling you Dusty.
because
Damn.
Jimmy thinks what should have happened is
What really happened?
New York stand with Jimmy. You know what
But
I mean?
why though?
And leave the Clips over there with the Clips.
But the Clips are from here.
Where they from?
They were born in the Bronx and moved to Virginia. Yes, they are from Virginia, but that's
All right.
you know that's
Yeah,
Y'all
but-
get all y'all first. How y'all was getting your money back in them days? Y'all had to go down south and go see men like them, and that's how y'all got money. So stop acting like they are not associated, ingrained in hip and New York rap.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some will say that. Some will say that yes, we make money together, but the South is the South, and the East is
the East. Yeah. But the East and all the rappers in the East what they don't do, because I'm gonna keep it 100, is put the hand out. Because they don't want the youngins. Look, ain't no youngins
They have a lot of
come up.
pride.
Yeah, they don't let the youngins eat. That's we never gonna front. We never gonna front. They don't
Big
come and
fish can
find.
eat little fish
Yeah,
type stuff.
and that's what
You
they
know?
doing. And this is what comes
Circle
from
of
it.
life.
Right. Nas don't have that problem because Nas got an artist running around that's successful. His name is Dave East.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Nas,
That's
artist.
Nas artist.
I didn't know that.
Right.
Yeah, I don't really.
And the thing is, Come on, he's not gonna challenge Nas and say he's better than Nas. I
did.
think he just said it.
He did it, and he
No,
felt.
he didn't.
He did.
I think he just said it.
Remember, we had the sassy conversation
Oh,
when he was
yeah,
modeling
yeah.
blankets,
Oh, yeah,
trying to tell the whole world that he's better than Nas, and then
Modeling blankets.
And you know that's my thing. I'm a grown man. Please don't call my phone while you laying down.
Yeah.
Because you can't do that. You're not allowed to
Not
call my
proper phone etiquette.
Right, not proper phone etiquette.
Yeah.
We two men. I don't want to see your chest hairs from above.
Yeah.
What we doing?
Yeah.
No. Keep it to yourself.
There's a lot of those things that I really need to adjust, but I never really have a good avenue to do it.
You laying down
Those are
on
one
your
of them.
stomach. You laying down on your stomach.
Don't let me see your feet.
Don't let me see your feet in the background. No. Proper phone etiquette. Sit your ass
Proper
up.
video etiquette.
Yeah, if you can't talk, you just can't talk.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
don't try to tell me what to do
Yeah.
while you modeling a blanket.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing it. I don't care what it is. I ain't doing it. Just for that. But I feel Jimmy is a what Jimmy is, he's a part of Get the Viral Club.
Yeah, he
Going
like that.
viral.
Yeah,
And I mean that
I think he
that's
get
what-
paid.
That's
for
what
that.
suits his, and I mean that's his energy.
Yeah, I think he get paid from doing that. I think
I would-
nobody maybe don't know.
I would
but
assume
I think,
he
I
figured
think
out
he
how to get the
paid
bag, right?
to do
Right,
that.
right.
You know what I mean?
But
I mean,
you
on a
it
low.
brings you into the light, so
Yeah,
you're
you
getting the
bring
attention.
whatever into the
Right.
light.
And think about it. Now he's saying that he's better than all of these other rappers, so people are going to go and they're going to listen to his music and they're going to compare it. So
Right.
you know now
But
he's
remember-
getting
know
the
he's
streams and
streaming.
the views,
Right.
and
He-
he thinks he's back
Because a
in the
lot of these young
spotlight.
Right,
artists
but-
don't know. A lot of these young artists don't know him.
right?
You know what I mean?
Right.
No, because they don't ball
Right.
in. Maybe it was the last
And
hit.
now, but
hit.
the catch-22 is you brought a beast into the equation. You brought a beast with you. Remember, you stepped outside. You brought Nas outside. That means you got to deal with him.
Right.
Now you got to deal with everything that you remember. I brought a lot of light to Nas. It's the most light he ever got. Yeah. Now everybody know he just banked a $5 billion deal.
Who did Nas?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
God damn.
When are you gonna bank a deal like that? Not never in life. But what do you understand what I'm saying, everybody? Not never in life are you gonna bank something like that. Not never in life are your albums, Jimmy, that you put out when you was a kid, are gonna go platinum now. That's happening to him.
But I think when in a Dipset, I don't think that Jimmy was really a rapper. Really, I don't
Not at
think
that
I think
point.
he was just there. You know,
Like
Yeah,
a
not-
hype man?
Not at that
Yeah.
point. But it's like
young dude.
it's
Like
like
just trying to make his
Yeah.
way type shit.
right,
yeah?
you the one that you my man. I rap a lot, you my man, you with me.
Right.
And my one of my best friends is one of the biggest rappers right now. Boy, you better learn how to write.
Right. Right.
So we get you on a couple songs, we figure out what your sound look like, and we let you run with that. Years go by, confidence turns into skill.
Yeah.
You feeling
It
me?
does,
And
it
then once
does.
you gain confidence and you get skill, now it's on you. How hard you gonna push it? And I gotta give Jimmy. That's why I love Jim Jones. I can't sit here and act like I don't love how my son give it up, but we not gonna play dumb. He took it to a level what you were supposed to. And I mean, his raps now transcend all age groups. He's not lying. You just not a GOAT.
right.
This is a GOAT. This is a
So
man.
this is like a LeBron situation.
Right. This is
All
a
you gotta
GOAT.
do is outlive them. That's it.
Yeah, and Nas is living real well.
Yeah,
Remember, he's a
yeah.
what? I mean, he looks. You feel me? If you stand both
He's
men next
healthy.
to each other, you can see the difference. One man abused a lot of drugs,
I mean,
and one man saw enlightenment and
and took care of himself.
Exactly.
And the Clips abused a lot of drugs too. His
To get-
brother
they
was.
gave it to
yeah,
him,
his
yeah.
brother was in a.
yeah.
In
So
a lot
was
of those
mine.
drugs. So we can't.
No, what we mean by abuse drugs is they took drugs, not
Yeah.
feeling me. Now, Malice, on the other hand, I don't know. I never heard
That's
him
why he wasn't
been
around.
using drugs. I've
He
heard,
was-
you know what I mean?
yeah,
I
he
heard he
was
had to
addicted
get
He had a little
something.
he had to
problem.
get his life together.
Okay.
And we're gonna give.
I mean, there's some good
He
artists
said
that
it.
have done that.
He
though.
said it in the rhyme.
he took a lot of
He
time
said the drugs. He said the drugs got me at an earlier age.
off. Right, he was selling drugs at 15.
Oh.
understand?
Now he's been a drug dealer his whole life. They were big drug dealers back in the day.
And then they became
they never became no. That's why I said, that's why I've never known Malice to being an addict. I know him for being a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Selling cause they had, if you go do the research, they had a real big crew. They was part of one of those big crews back in the day. That's why I said y'all was going to VA, right? That's who y'all was copping from. Them. If you went to VA to buy drugs, you was buying it from them. Everybody knows that in hip hop. Stop acting dumb. That's why Pusha's allowed to talk like that. You know, he's been selling drugs since he was like 9.
That's crazy.
His brother went to the military. He came back. The position you had in the clique is now mine.
So they leave. What's the name? So what's up? Where Pharrell playing?
Oh man,
this?
Pharrell. They all grew up together. Like Pharrell's like my favorite producer right now, outside of Dr. Dre.
I didn't think that Pharrell was producing anything really.
All the Despicable Me movies are him.
The other dude,
all those movies, Despicable Me with the Minions.
Yeah,
that's all his music.
Pharrell.
What the soundtrack?
All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the other guy, the Chinese.
No, he been left. They been broke up.
Oh.
Chad was just he played the piano. He wasn't the guy in the. I'm not gonna take it from him. Chad is a dope producer, but the mechanicals, the beats, the sounds, like that all came from Pharrell. Like that, the beat with Snoop, like Pharrell made that beat.
Which one? Drop It Like It's Hot.
That's Pharrell's voice.
Oh wow.
That's Pharrell doing that.
Yeah, I know. Timbaland is bad on that too.
Yeah, so they all grew up together. Timbaland, Missy, the Clips. They all used to record in the same spot together. And I mean, go to school together and all of that. So when Chad, cause remember when Timbaland used to produce Malice, like just Malice, for wasn't no rapping from Pusha, and then they met Chad, and then Chad introduced him to Pharrell, and it was it. Cause when Pharrell was on his legendary run, he was doing Jay-Z, Mystical. He had all those hits. He didn't give them a song like this. He gave them grinding. Right. Their own sound. He gave them their own sound, their own everything. And
Pharrell?
Yeah, that grinding beat. I mean, he told them, you got an hour to get here. I'm giving the beat to Jay-Z. You know what I mean? He got up in there, they laid it down. At first they didn't like it, and he was like, no, this is it. And sure enough, in Philly, the song blew up in Philly, not in Virginia, not nowhere else, in Philadelphia. That's where the song got its traction. And
I mean, in those times, it was nice because that's when you started hearing that Pharrell tone.
Right.
You know, you got a little tone. You could tell when his beat coming on.
Yeah, he's got his own sound. Yeah.
You understand?
Sure does.
Used to do things. I think Timbaland started that shit before though. I know Timbaland would to do all that sound with the Baby Boys.
Yeah, he was in
Missy album.
He was the inspiration for all of them doing that.
In Missy album.
He definitely was the inspiration for them.
I used to, Timbaland is somebody I used to look up to. We come on to beats and shit.
I just watched the interview with him.
What's his name too? He produced Chris Brown when he just came out. What's his name? Chris Stokes. Yeah.
That was Dr. Dre found him. Dr. Dre found him.
He nice with the keys.
He was one of those, like I told you about Cochise. He came to the studio to play piano for Dr. Dre. He said they played for like 3 hours. He said he was playing for 3 hours. Nothing. He said Dr. Dre walked in. He was just about to leave, and then he made the Dre Day nigga. Payday, that shit Jay-Z wrote for him. He was just fiddling that, you know what I mean? He like, that's it. And then after he played that for him and they made that beat, he gave him like $25,000, got him a hotel, and said, "Now you live with me." And the story, and Chris Stokes took off from there. And that's how he got on. He was Dre's piano man. Now I don't have to play piano. You play all the you can play anything. Right. Play this. You know what I mean?
And he started partying hard and lose a lot.
I always do.
That's why I say sometimes to keep a man alive is to portion the amount of money he had, because he have too much over the limit, he will kill himself.
Facts.
You understand? And that's just straight up facts. You understand? We don't have to dispute that because it's been known. Too much money, it's like too much food. You know, and they just do over the board.
Yeah, they get bored.
Especially if you don't have,
especially
if you have a bunch of yes men around you.
Right,
oh my God, you're gonna die quick.
Yeah,
Quick.
most people
they
don't
gonna
understand
see
the
you.
mission.
They're gonna see that blood running out your eye and say, no, you're good, you're good. Yeah, because they know what. Once they see the blood, you stop getting paid and everything gonna stop. Yeah. So
that's why you gotta
keep them running.
You gotta build your foundation
and
first.
Yeah,
even if it takes you forever.
And never forget like where you came from, man.
And give your people their foundation to build.
Yeah.
You know
it
what I mean?
Can't be you all the time.
You can't. You can't. When everything started holding on you, bro. It's
right. It's
a mental brick on your shoulder.
Yeah, it's exhausting. Yeah.
Nah, but I feel hip hop is in a good place. I'm gonna say that. I feel a lot of the music that's coming out, I'm enjoying it now.
I think it's in a good place. I just think that the pain part of it, the money part of it is just kind of confusing it. You know, people don't know what kind of genre they in, or you know, it's confusing.
And because they dropped us in a streaming era, so
people started doing music to get signed and shit like that. You don't even have to get signed. You know what I mean? If we have a nice wide base of people that just, I'm not talking SoundCloud, because SoundCloud is just a computer that you're just gonna run your music. Like I'm gonna talk about you as a hands-on everything. Produce yourself, you understand? Go out there and do interviews for yourself as a brand. You know, I think that we would be much better. You know what I mean?
But people are lazy.
Yeah, so they just want to do the music and
right. They just want to cash out real quick.
And then they say, "Oh, I'm on all platforms."
Right.
They don't have a real game plan.
You tell them which platform, they'll be like,
all of them.
I think SoundCloud. Wait, hold on. Let me check. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I thought you were on all platforms. I mean, you're supposed to get spit it out right there.
That means I should be able to Google you and they all show up. Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Come on.
100%.
That's the reason why certain people don't get there, and they
or their egos are too big already, and they're nobody yet. And that's never good either.
I have a couple top 5 in my local, you know what I mean? And the shit is kind of growing. You know what I mean? Yeah, because I heard a couple tracks over the week.
Right.
You understand? And there's a lot of improvement going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just trying to get my studio back up. And
man.
It ain't there yet because I still gotta get my plugins right. And all that set up on the Pro Tools and you know what I mean? I need help on that part. You know what I mean? Well, juggling work. And this is
I professionally build studios. That's what I do. I'm hands-on with, you know what I mean, upgrading and changing, not changing, but giving a suggestion on what programs people should use to speed their process
that
up.
Are user friendly.
Yeah, that give you the same. That give you the same sound, same anything as Pro Tools. I'm just gonna keep it 100. Pro Tools. Like I don't tell people to get Pro Tools because of all the stuff it does. Like it doesn't. It takes up too much power. You know what I'm saying? You be in the middle of a session and it could just stop and you'll lose everything if you don't save it. Like the programs I use don't do none of that. And I could make the beats simultaneously rap and all
on
the
same platform.
Time. I'm talking about at the same exact time. Like as you making the beat, I could lay down the verse. Like right after you make the beat and play the verse, I could lay it down right after it.
On which program?
It's Logic. Yes.
Logic Pro.
I mean, it's an Apple product.
It's Apple.
Yeah, and I mean, and I got all my peoples doing it. They making beats. Like I'm talking about, they going from I'm teaching them how to make a beat in one session. In 6 months, they got hundreds of beats.
Yeah, I used to use Logic. It got it, and it come with a lot of sounds.
Yes, man.
A lot of sounds.
Right now,
sounds and samples and
yes. And like I said, it allows me, someone who, because I wasn't a producer at first. I was rapping 20 years before I started producing beats. So once I said I'm gonna be a producer now. I needed to. I had Pro Tools. I had that whole setup, but I kept going through the issue. I would make a song,
And your hard drives were corrupting a little bit too often.
I mean, it wasn't Pro Tools but I lose a lot of files off my Mac computer that I had before.
I mean, I had to. What I did was I came up with a philosophy to cut all of that off, so you won't. It's like when you make a song, you make a beat. It's never on your computer. Like your computer's just there to run the program.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got it set up like that when I teach it to my niggas. You know what I mean? They have
an external drive.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You just get a 4 terabyte and run it up, dogs. Like my 4 terabyte guy.
So your external drive runs simultaneously with your computer.
Yes.
And you have a PC.
No, I have a
Mini
Mac.
Mini Mac. Mac Mini.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that's
I
our
have the
dog's
same
name.
thing, and I have the same thing, but I have what kind of external drive you have? The HP, the WD.
You know the ones that come in the yellow rubber. I mean the orange rubber. My external hard
We got
drive.
it on Amazon.
It's a regular hard drive. Like it's literally the computer.
Because some of them can't run simultaneously with the computer.
Yes, the ones we use. It's I've never turned my computer off. It hasn't been off since my last vacation, and that was like
a year ago.
Word.
Because you're crazy.
My computer don't turn off.
Yeah, I think I have to get.
I just put it.
I used to use a Lacy, but we come with a Mac. You understand? Back in the days, that's what I used to use with my Mac.
They made. That's what I said. They made. First they made garage bands.
Yeah.
And then they turned garage to Logic, and then once I seen Billie Eilish record her album on it, I was sold.
I mean, I used to use it back then because the samples and everything is nice. Put it. You know, Apple have everything sounding right.
Yeah, like
every tone is already tuned up already.
Right.
Every sound. You don't have to put too much tuning on anything.
I didn't get what was the purpose of me using Pro Tools. I didn't get the purpose. What was the why am I using Pro Tools?
I was just using, I mean, because of majority of the pro use it.
Yeah, why?
You understand? To transfer. I know it's even better now where you can transfer your file or thing. You can pull it up on your computer.
I watched Tyler the Creator record Cornucopia in his house with Logic. I watched him record the whole thing, and he didn't have no booth, no nothing.
Yeah. Logic is nice because what's the name? GarageBand is nice too.
That's
what I used to use. That's what I used to use back in the days too. Like, you never have to have no. I used to have a booth, but you never have to do no tuning with the vocals or nothing like that. It was just one set and it was good.
So imagine being a rapper and you need that. So now what it does for me is it speeds up my process. I don't have to think. I could just lay it down, figure out my 1-2 buttons, boop, 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 song done. Now I'm like, all right, now we gotta learn how to make beats. So now I'm making beats, then I'm recording 5 songs. Now it's make the beat, record the song. Make the beat, record the hook, come back to it.
In the same program, you have the beat, all the sounds and everything there, and then you open up the vocal track.
No.
Or the beat just...
No, when I do my joint, I open up a track, boom. Everything to record is already there. Like the record button is there, the vocal track, the hook track.
So you're making the beat in Logic.
Right? It's in then it's the beat, right? What I do is I whatever I'm doing, I go into the sidebar, I press the software, I pick whatever out, arcade, boom, and then I come out, I'm making the beat. I play my little instrument, woo, woo, woo. Then I'm like, ooh, let me go get the monkey. I go get the drum monkey, and then now I'm sitting here making my drums. The second I make the 8-bar loop, I'm singing the hook. I could lay the hook down. I could just stop, press record, step to my microphone, and record it. To exactly what I just made. And then move from, all right, I got the hook, and then all I gotta do is sit, and you know how you arrange? I arrange 16 bars, boom, 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 this is how I want it to sound, place it, stand up, start rapping, lay it down, and now I got the hook, so now I'm just copy, paste, copy. And in an hour, I got a song. Logic, no stop. And this is the funny part. If let's just say by happenstance we record and the power goes out, because that has happened. When I go back to my song, it's gonna ask me, do you want the autosave version or do you want the version that you saved? Please give me the autosave version, the one I just finished recording, and everything pops back up every time. never, like I said, smoke.
You never lose it.
Smoke. I make albums in 10 days with Logic. If I had Pro Tools, it would take me forever. I gotta get the beat. I gotta make the beat somewhere else. Get the beat, put the beat into the program. Then I gotta record the song. Nah, with Logic, I could take an instrumental someone gave me, put it in the Logic, press one button, and it'll separate the beat. So it separates the drums, the piano, the guitar, everything is separated. No matter what song it is. If it got vocals on it, I could just delete your voice and just start rapping right over your shit. I mean, I figured out how to make it to where nothing can stop me from getting to what I want to do. Yeah. You know, I just needed a program that would allow me to do that, like where I can take control of it, and any type of problem I could come up with, I could be like, no, I could just do this, and we passed it. You know what I mean? I got all the, I don't got all the plugins because that's unnecessary.
Yeah, a lot of them plugins will take up space. And
right, I got the plugins that work for what I want. You know what I mean? My setup. Because I learned going to other people's studios, what other people do in their studios is they have a template for everyone. Not a template for you, not a template for you, a template for everyone. Because they learned in the studios that I used to go to is that rappers don't really listen to the music when it's getting mixed down. They just happy to hear it loud.
Right.
They don't understand that the producer ain't going into your beat, mixing your beat down. He's not doing none of the, he may hit you with a cut the beat off or he ain't tapping into
no turning up nothing or nothing.
Because he actually can't.
Right.
Because it's a 2-track.
Because it's not tracked out, right? So he can't mess with the beat
do
itself.
Anything. He can't take the snare out at the end of the last 4 bars because it's all one.
Right.
Yeah.
Most people don't know none of this. That's why all their songs sound the same.
Or the beat sounds louder than their voice at certain parts. You can't manipulate it.
Right.
Yeah,
They don't.
I usually make the beat with all the dropouts and stuff in there. Already.
I learned from Zaytoven. I learned from Zaytoven. That's my
go-to producer.
Yeah, he was like my entry producer into what I learned to learn. And what he said is, when you make a beat, don't matter what the beat sound like, because you're a producer at this point. You're not a rapper. Just finish the beat. Finish the fucking beat. Don't have beats that you got to do later. They'll never get done. He said, when you making a beat, even if the beat sounds trash, and if you don't know, it's done. If you don't know what to put next to it, anything else, that means the beat is done. Right. It's really done. Arrange the beat, save the beat in stems. Then save a version of the beat in the computer ready for the artist to rap on, not a 2-track. The 2-track is for you to send the rapper in 30 seconds. He said you shouldn't even be sending rappers full 3-minute song beats. You should be sending them 30 seconds. You want to know why? Because that will bring their ass to your studio so you can fucking produce the record. If you give them the 3 minutes, they'll just rap to that. And that fucks up, and that fucks up your production. Because you remember, you made this beat. You most likely would know how the drum should hit or go around the rapper,
the vocals, right?
Because when you really buying beats from rap beat producers, you're supposed to get the stems. You're supposed to get all the sounds, not a 2-track. The sounds. So a nigga like me, when you bring the shit to my studio and I upload it in Logic, I could remove the drums at the beginning of the beat. I could manipulate
You can mix it down.
Yeah, for real. And that's the art that's missing from the local artists. That small part of the art is missing. That's what I've noticed when I go to other producers. I'm not gonna say their names. That's not right. But they have because their setup is set up for consumerism, not production.
They're beat makers. That's it.
Nah, they do everything. They knew everything. But their setup, their studios are meant for consumerism. It's for the rapper who comes in and just wants to rap. He has money to pay for this many hours,
and that's all that matters.
That's it.
Right.
When an artist like me comes in, they don't like it because I actually know what you're doing and I don't let you get away with it. You're not gonna stick me in the small room when an artist like me belongs in the big room. I'm not gonna give you my song and all my instruments is there and you do nothing to the instruments.
Right.
What are you doing? You're not mixing my record. You trying
That's
to.
why you're not gonna be there. You're
Right.
gonna be in your own studio.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why they kicked me out.
Yeah,
But it
you
took
can't-
a lot of going there to learn that.
Yeah,
Like, a
it's-
lot
a
of
lot
going
of producers
different
like that. Me
places
too.
and-
I go to a lot of studios and but
Yeah.
I'm the type of person I don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
just don't
I
go
see
back.
the way they do
You
it.
just don't go
Yeah,
back.
I just don't go back.
You know what I mean?
I give
I
them-
suggest that. You know, you should do that. You know, or that.
I'm learning by what you do, by what the product I bring. If I come to your studio and I record a song, I pay you for an hour. We're gonna keep it 100. And I record the whole song in 15 minutes. And all you doing is for 45 minutes mixing my voice.
Nah.
You're playing games. You're
You
playing
try to kill
games.
time.
It doesn't take that long to mix a voice.
No.
You don't
Me,
know. You just trying to get through the hour.
When somebody come to me and want to record a track and you're done in 30 minutes, I say, you have another beat or something?
Right.
You know what I mean? We could at least put it in the program, get it
Right.
ready, or we can do the hook on it
right.
until it start, until
That's-
your time. You
and
know what I mean?
that's how I had to. My studio was designed for production. It's not designed for consumerism. I don't need these niggas' money. I'm here
Yeah.
to produce dope records.
Yeah.
If you come in to produce a record, let's go. Now, if you want to record and pay me, that's fine. I'm not stopping consumerism. I will take
That's
your
why.
money.
That's why I do like what we say we was gonna do, like an album.
Yeah.
Like just like that, and we do it like. And it's just gonna be we
Yeah.
pay attention to these
Just
songs, and we
songs.
just
Right.
yeah.
That's
I don't really like that's why I wanted a producer in there to do the consumer part of it. You know what I mean?
When we do our, I can't. I'm gonna keep it on. I can't sit down in another studio. The only reason why I can't is because when I start talking to artists,
They get offended.
Yes. And I can't do that in another man's establishment because I know you coming in here bullshitting. Please don't waste my time. Don't waste my homies' time. We could be doing us. I could be the nigga in here rapping my ass off and actually focusing. I'd rather sit here with me and Smoke and we sit and make the beats and I'll bring my Logic, plug it in and record my shit, right? You make the beat. I know how to do all that shit, my nigga. Transfer that shit. Let's go. Let's record the album. Let's stop playing.
Because
That
I know,
makes them
because I know you
jealousy.
can do all that. You understand? It's different when you go to another studio and you feel comfortable and you can be able to do something different.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You can create this, or you build a little samples. You build a sample,
Right.
bring it. I put the drums to it. You know what I mean? And
I'm ready to go.
next thing you know, the mic, I go in there and say a little thing,
Right.
and you put your little thing to it, and then we created a song.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I call it magic. I call it making the magic. I just did it. I had shout out to Remy. Remy came over to the crib with the drum machine.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Leak came over. That's my rap. Leak was the rock star, my brother that I had here. They never met. And then we had another brother come, Sturdy. Now Sturdy's a soul singing hip hop dude. He rap, but when he sing, it sounds like soul singing. Now Leak didn't know that Sturdy did this, but they don't know Leak is the hook master. He does this. This is my dog. Like he rap on my level. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we get in there and I'm playing Remy's beats for everybody, and everybody's going crazy because nobody's never heard any of these beats. Like these beats are 3-4 years old and they going nuts. So I'm like, check it out, dog. What we gonna do is we gonna make these songs right now. We gonna go in. So he like, we need the stripper song. So I'm like, boom, Leak, that's what you do. Leak jump in, he write the hook in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And then I'm listening to the beat because I never heard this beat before. So I'm like, hold on, Leak, before you go, let me listen to the beat. So I listen to the beat, to the middle part. I'm like, Leak, this is a rap first beat. This is not a hook first beat. So now I gotta go first. So now they gave me like 45 minutes. I get through my verse. Leak laid down his verse. And Leak laid down a hook and then his verse. So Sturdy is in the back and he like, yo, how about y'all change these two lines? So we looking at him and we like, I bet. So we changed the lines. I changed my line. Leak changed his line to give Sturdy confidence that he's not an outsider. That you do have a say. Even though I ain't seen you in 3 years and Leak never met you, we gonna take your word for it because it makes sense. So we changed the line. Me, Leak know we know what we doing. So now it's the second song. We gonna, as soon as we finish laying it down and we change it, we going right to the next song. So now we going through the beats. And now this is when they going crazy because they like, yo, how you got all these beats? So we find a song called Pray Again. And I'm waiting for Sturdy to start singing, just randomly start singing. The beat come on, he starts singing. Leak look at me, I look at him, he like, I'm like, that's the one? He like, yeah, this how fast it is. The session is already ready. I take the beat, I slide it in, boom, it's in. Sturdy about to start singing. I'm like, nah, dog, go to the mic. Put him on the mic, I press play, I walk out the room. I come back, he sung and rapped through the whole beat. I let him go. No, actually, I'm lying. I'm sitting there while he's doing it so no one can stop it. Remy's behind me telling me to tell him to stop rapping. I'm like, no, let him keep going. Because I know what's going to happen. He already sung, he's freestyling, and he's going to start singing again. Sure enough, soon as he finished rapping, he starts. Now he hitting high notes because now his voice warm.
Open, yeah.
Yeah, now he hitting high notes, and I'm like, boom. So I'm like, stop. We all stop. So now we all talking about the singing. While they talking, I'm putting it together. I take this part. I put it all together. Got a verse now. I play with it, Leak, like you don't even know what he about to do to your voice. I take his voice, I whoop.
Excuse me.
So now Remy like, damn, my nigga. So now I go into the next stages. Before Leak even start rapping, I separate the beat because Remy gave it to me in a 2-track. But I have Logic, and Logic got what they call a splitter. It splits it. So now I split it in front of him. He like, wait, what's that? I'm like, hold on, watch this. So now I'm editing the joint. So he coming in, ain't no drums, it's just the sounds, and he's singing, and it sound amazing. So now he like, yo, I drop the hook. So I go snatch the hook, I chop it up, boom, I place the verse, I place it. Now the song the beat went from just a random to now it's synchronized as a song. Leak lay his part. I'm like, I can't do my part right now because I don't usually rap in front of y'all. I only did it to do the first one. I usually do all my shit later.
You one of them niggas that don't
I
you go do
I
it.
don't like to show
All right, guys. You got your part. You do your part. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So next thing you hear is you gonna hear me.
Right, you feel me? So that's exactly what I'm doing. So we go to the next thing. The next thing is we listening to beats. We just talking now. They don't know I don't want to make no more music. You feeling me? I'm stalling the session because I want them to talk now. I want Remy to get Leak's number because now Leak is impressed by Remy's sound. Remy is impressed by the sound of the song. Sturdy is impressed by the food my wife made.
And everyone's motivated.
Yeah,
oh yeah,
so,
I did cook. Yeah. He
So,
never
you know
had
what I mean?
Brussels sprouts before.
So Sturdy feels comfortable and everybody's good. So now Sturdy is comfortable coming to the studio. He knows his music gonna sound a certain way. Leak and Remy gonna start connecting and making their music together. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta make it here. So they all gotta come back here to get it to sound like this. So, and I know Leak, he lived at my studio whenever he want to. So he has access to even the old beats now. He's gonna be able to go into that file when nobody's looking, like, yo, where them joints at?
Right, because he can do all that.
Because he can do them. You know what I mean? So that was a dope day. And then Remy like, yo, the stripper song, we shooting a video immediately. We're gonna go here, we going to the spot we got, blah, 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 blah. Our spot we're gonna go there, we're gonna do it, black and white, flashing lights. I'm like, yeah, it's done. So that's coming, a video coming, Naja Leak, me, and about $1 J. I just sent her the song. She's supposed to get on that, and we got that coming. I got a feature coming up with a battle rapper, a known battle rapper, like one of the top, I'm gonna say top 20. He's in the top 20 battle rappers in the whole world. I got a feature with him coming. Another one is my cousin. Like I'm gonna get Head Ice to sit down with me one week. I'm gonna have him come up and talk battle rap and all the stories I've been saying, how he taught me how to rap. I'm gonna make that nigga tell y'all. I ain't lying. Make him tell everybody. I
know this dude too that he lived close to where the store. He used to rap back in the days. I mean, he still do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I tell him I want to come to the show.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And talk
You know,
about
I'll
how we
interview
used to do
anybody,
it.
Smoke.
Yeah.
We got it. We want to know. We want to get in your business. We want them to know. Especially, I want to talk to a lot of MCs who are into the technical parts of the situation, like MCs who love lyricism, who love that part of it. Like I'm cool with the vibes. I enjoy all hip hop, but older heads who want to talk the game, who want to build on it, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? I want to hear your story. I want to hear your music.
Yeah, I want to hear the story because a lot went down that, you know what I mean? A lot of people get misled in the game coming up. You know what I mean? In the game coming up, a lot get misled. You know what I mean? A lot of style get taken. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
A lot of those
I've had that happen to me.
Disrespectful moves been done. You know what I mean?
And it starts young. Like they'll do it to you young. I'm a baby of that, of people trying to take advantage of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So because you dedicated to something. You know what I'm saying? So
I know that. I'm dedicated to this, and I just use it as motivation.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you motivate me.
You know what I mean? That's why I show up. Because the show must go on.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And the inspiration is in me. You know what I
right.
mean? It's not gonna stop because you stop or because you say this or you know what I mean? That's where opinions are opinions.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
there's
assholes.
nothing more. You know what I mean? Just opinions.
Everybody got one.
They
You know
all
what I mean?
stink.
And most of them
That's
shit
it.
stink.
You know what I mean? There's nothing where you're gonna change anything because
Right.
we already had a plan for it and we're going straight ahead. We just have you here because
This is part of the plan. This is part of the plan. And
you know what I mean?
I'm
So
a firm believer in that.
I go through a lot of those, but you know what I mean? We just gotta keep going, bro. That's it. We wanna know, like, when we stream on a site where people can go and check out the site. Our merch is there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
No, I know exactly what you mean. That's
You know what I mean?
part of the plan, to build your own. You know what I mean? YouTube is the place.
Yeah.
But a lot of these people that I say I watch, they also have YouTube. They also have Patreon. They also have Twitch. They also have websites. They have all of these things lined up. But it usually starts with YouTube.
YouTube, because I know a lot of people say, yo, they don't really fuck with Facebook like that, but they got YouTube. And
YouTube is the money.
You know what I mean? So we just go stream live on YouTube. Our website.
Yeah, we just,
have
you know what I mean?
our YouTube
Connected
to it right there, so
Yeah,
you
so
can watch YouTube
even
from
if-
your page.
Yeah,
or
even
you
if
can watch it
right.
from our website.
Because you're gonna get those people that only gonna want to, those dedicated fans.
Yeah.
Plus, how you freak it is, you have old episodes only run
On the website.
You know what I mean? Like if
So
we
even if they miss it, they can
go back to, you gotta to
Right.
watch an old like, you know what I mean? To
Right,
watch the
right.
archive, it's on the website. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
To
And to call in,
Right.
the number will be on the website.
Right.
Where you'd have to watch your website to go there to call
The
in.
only way you could call in,
and you can
that's
win
dope.
stuff from the website.
Right, if you
Yeah.
call in from the right, the only way you can win the prizes if you call in from the see.
You know what I
see,
mean?
Smoke,
You send your
already know
music.
how to- You already know how to
Your
get
music-
around
Your
them.
music gonna be right there,
Yeah.
featured on the
Yeah.
website.
Right.
You know what I mean?
To do all of that, you have to go through the
Votes,
website.
We want to have a
Polls.
poll on it.
Right, we just come up with
So
different,
that's what I'm saying.
like the shit we was talking about, like
Yeah.
the Nas and the you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can throw a
Yeah.
poll up
Yeah.
on it
Yeah.
and tell
Yeah.
people to go check it out and go, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And every time you have a show, we visit the poll and put it up.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Put it up right
this
there.
was the poll.
Yeah.
And
Nas
you
is
see,
spanking
you know what I
them.
mean? Yeah.
The clips
Right.
are
I mean, when I
spanking
was
them.
coming up, when I come to America, I really wasn't a Nas fan. Though.
No, I'm just a hip hop. I love I love hip hop
on a whole.
Yeah, I love. So they're all dope to me. There's no separation like from Nas and this is just the personal stuff that's coming out of the mouth.
Murray was
one of the dopest. Yeah, he was a definitely.
I
his
like
time,
Keith Murray more than I do check for Nas.
Yeah. If Keith Murray was out, if Keith Murray was to drop now, like the way he raps, if he was to rap now, yeah, we would eat that up. You know what I mean?
And even AZ.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? More than Jay-Z.
They just happen to.
AZ was a better
lyricist.
Lyricist rapper.
You know what I mean? But Hov
Jay-Z.
is just commercial. We gotta talk about. It's not just Jay-Z's lyrics. It's him as a
person.
Right. That's what we all gravitated to. It wasn't just his lyrics. It was this nigga ugly as hell. This nigga is ugly as hell, bro.
It's the move that he made.
He winning. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the story. He was a millionaire before he became a rapper. To us, the niggas who was in the game, that's a dope thing to look. I mean, like, word, my son made $1 million selling CDs. Like, that's something you hear from the niggas down south.
Right.
Y'all sold 120,000 copies of Reasonable Doubt out the trunk. You know how much money that is?
Word.
He did that before he got his deal. That's why they gave them 30 million. He knew they could sell records.
Right.
Now I know why and them got 30 million. He knew he could sell stuff.
Right.
He sold his Locks group to Puff Daddy for $2.5 million and invested it into DMX and got DMX $13 million and got.
So who was the Locks? Who was the Locks for?
They was Rough Riders. They were
after
the first. They were from the beginning. They were always Rough.
And then they went back
before Rough Riders was made. It was a management company, and they managed the Locks. They managed the Warlocks actually, which that had Genovese. It had the main Locks artists. X was one of them. You know what I'm saying? He was like the leader, but outside their little group. You know how I'm the man. These are my pups right here. That's how it went. You know what I mean? And he managed them all. And then when Puff was on the rise, he needed a young group to go with Mace. So he went to Y. He like, yo, I got these my little youngies.
I thought it was
2.5.
I thought they start out with Puffy.
No, they got.
Oh, they was out before.
They sold their publishing. Yeah, when it was the Warlocks, they sold their publishing.
Oh, they used to name the Warlocks.
Yeah, they sold they had to drop that and become the Locks.
I mean, yeah, I think I heard about the Warlocks because I used to watch the videos that they before
they was
before they signed they mixtape videos and shit.
Cause I know this story because I grew up under Rough Riders. You know what I'm saying? Like I know why personally. I know X personally. I know the nigga. I know where he was at when he got his money. He was doing bad things in Baltimore with his money. Like I know the story. I know the nigga he was with. I know the nigga he was giving the money to.
You related to Russell Simmons too, right?
Who, X?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, a lot of stories say that.
Nah.
Russell Simmons is the one who take him out of jail.
Yeah.
It was his cousin.
I
think Russell Simmons is his uncle or something like that.
Nah, hell nah. That ain't, they not real. I've never heard that, and I've been in that group since I was a baby. That has never been brought up, like, nah.
So X was signed to Def Jam.
He was signed to Rough Riders, and then they signed a deal. He was signed, he signed as an artist to
when
Def
he come
Jam.
out of jail.
Nah, X wasn't never locked. He wasn't locked up when he got signed. No, X was free. X went through a transformation. I'm gonna keep it 100. I got the money. They started investing in X like a pit bull, straight up. They started taking him out of town, making him rap, making him go swimming. They did everything. They was buying school buses, going on trips, doing mad shows. My brother was going with them. Remember, I'm a little kid, so my brother's going with them to these shows. So he's witnessing all of this stuff, coming home, telling me, and now my brother leave. I'm hanging with them. So now I'm going to the Rough Rider Cash Money tour. I'm hanging out with Lil Wayne at 16. I'm watching Loaded Lux and all that. I'm there. Like I'm in the mix. I'm one of the niggas that's there. I'm on stage watching Puff, watching the Locks take off the shiny suits and throw it. I'm watch X come up on the motorcycle and spin around. I watched the Cash Money perform when they was nobody. I was standing right there. So yeah, I was there. So I know like the nitty gritty of it. You know what I mean? So when they got Irv Gotti You know, Irv Gotti put it together. Irv Gotti got $100 million from Def Jam, and he split it with Rockefeller, with Rough Riders, and himself. And each of the 3 artists, that's why they on the cover like that. Each of the 3 artists got $13 million. I mean, Hove got 13, X got 13, and Ja Rule got 13, and their respective companies got 30. That's how those 3 companies came out at the same time. Boom. That's why those was the 3 powerhouses for Def Jam at that time.
So it was Irv Gotti that got the money.
Yes, Irv Gotti got the money because he produced for all of them. He produced records for all. The records that he produced, he brought those records plus the rest of their music to Def Jam.
The one that brought them all together.
Right. You know what I mean? He made like he was already producing Ja Rule. That's his artist. He produced a couple of bangers for X, a couple of bangers for Jay-Z. He brought those records in and brought their respective everything. Like, look, these niggas got their own everything. They got 9 artists over here, 9 artists over here. I got my own 9 artists.
I don't know why. So why Jay-Z just act like he wasn't like Irv Gotti didn't play a part into his.
Well, because after we got the money, I had to actually go do it. Yeah, once we get 30 million, it ain't 30 million next year. No, if I don't go out and make $2 million a year, just me, not them, I have to make $2 million a year for the company just to run after $30 million investment. There's no guarantee Meek Mill gonna make that money. There's no guarantee. That's why we have to sign artists to make that money. That's why State Property got signed. That's why Dipset got signed. I don't gotta make the $2 million no more. But I'm gonna keep making the $2 million. But they gonna now y'all gotta make the $2 million. Y'all gotta make the $2 million. Now we got $2 million coming over here, $2 million coming over here. Plus I'm putting it out. Right, you know what I mean? And now I'm becoming more of a boss. I'm not an artist no more. I'm a real boss now. You know what I'm saying? Like I
don't have to rap no more.
I shouldn't be rapping. You know what I'm saying? I'm hanging around. I'm not taking up for Jay-Z, but I'm hanging around important people, and these important people want to fuck with me. They don't want to fuck with Rockefeller. They want to fuck with just me. Yeah. So that's gonna take 10 years. That's why Dame Dash is gonna understand. Right. That's gonna take 10 years for it to happen. That can't just happen.
Yeah, Dame Dash gonna understand that part.
Right. So we gonna sell the company off, but you should be doing what I'm doing. You should be taking the money that you're getting and investing it into you, into Dame Dash.
Right.
Not
instead of
others.
being mad at me for doing what I'm doing.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this is business.
And he's saying that it's not what he did, it's how he did it.
It's how he did it. Right, but there was no other way to do it. How about that?
Especially business.
And you wouldn't allow me to do it the way I wanted to do it. You would have stood in front of me like I shouldn't do it like that.
And I'd be in court and all that.
And I wouldn't be a billionaire today. I wouldn't be a billionaire today.
And the thing about it is you can't blame Jay-Z because it's business.
Yes, these are my masters.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's business.
It is business. And people feel like personal relationships should affect business, and they shouldn't. But they shouldn't.
Right, but they do.
Right.
And I have to come to
terms with. And people always get left feeling some type of way, though. That's just the way it goes.
We get one life, one shot. You get one shot to be great. You know what I'm saying? And what I learned is that in your life, you're going to get a chance to be great, and someone's going to come along and tell you shouldn't be great. They're not going to just deliberately tell you shouldn't be great. They're going to tell you don't do that because you're not capable of doing it.
Right.
And you believe it, and then you don't be great.
And then you don't be great, right.
Yeah, we could be in business for 50 years. But if my greatness is to go to another level and you can't come,
then
you can't come.
That's it.
Yeah.
And if you don't understand that you can't come, that's something wrong with you.
Then you're gonna be mad
because there's something great coming for you that I can't
know
come.
That I build stuff around people and they
disappoint you.
Yeah, people.
Yeah, man.
People. You know that whole saying, they don't miss until it's gone. People don't miss it until it's gone while they have it. Like I'm keep it 100. I love doing this. I'm thinking about the time it's not gonna happen. Even though it's happening, like this can stop at any given time. I'm grateful for that I asked for this. Like I was in my crib, like I want to start my own podcast. Now look,
Right.
I remember when there wasn't no podcast. I'm thankful for that day. when it wasn't a podcast and I was asking for it, I'm thinking about that day. It's the only time I go back.
But not everyone thinks like you.
No.
Exactly.
People are very ungrateful.
Right.
Yeah.
Being grateful is you shouldn't be grateful for what you got. You should be grateful for what you can lose. Makes more sense to me. You know what I mean? Because we can get stuff, because once you lose stuff, it's gone.
Forever.
Most stuff.
My goal is always to create a network where we in the neighborhood, in the community, can always bring our content and spread it from there.
Yes.
You understand? Just one place, because I've multiple places around cause a lot of distraction to the and a lot of noise to
Especially when they're not projecting the same
right
message.
and when it can be distorted a lot, you know what I mean?
Right. Right.
But when you have one place where you have to be dedicated, and you understand, it come out
It's
better.
tough. Yeah, but it is.
Because I see it I see it on I think Facebook. I see it on where they're saying that you can create your own TV app.
Right.
Just like you have Roku app,
Yeah.
Apple TV app, you can have your own little where you just stream.
That
through.
is so dope.
You know what I mean? And
I would love to do that, but I just don't. I'm not. Let me see. Let me say it. How can I say it? What am I gonna put on there?
Right.
I got my own shit. I could get my own station. I know it. But what am I gonna air? I don't know how to make what I actually
What
like.
is your content gonna be?
Yes, and
Right.
what I want to make, what I want to put on there, I actually don't know how to make it. Then what I do? Let's just say I
figure
want to
it
make
the
my.
fuck out,
You know
like
what
you
I'm saying?
figure everything else
Of course, I know me.
yeah, you
I'm
gotta
just
figure
giving
it out.
the average person.
Well, the average person isn't meant to have their own
Yeah,
TV.
Right.
That's why. That's where
You know what I mean?
another step comes in.
Right.
You
What are y'all
understand?
gonna make for your TV show?
That's where, because most of them they're gonna do is record and edit and make videos and post it.
Right.
Right.
You understand? And to me, a TV show is not really for editing and post. It's for live stuff. You know what I
Right.
mean?
And you ain't walking around our house with no damn camera.
No, I'm not. I don't want to make that. I want to make a mini series.
Our
like
family
a,
is the last
like
family
a web
that needs
series,
to be a reality
like a
show.
web series instead of putting it on the web. I could put it on my
The app.
right where you can watch my show in episode format on the
Yeah.
like that type of TV. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now,
And
make
that's
stuff
how it
like
would,
that.
that's how it would work on there.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's
Kinda
where
making
that's what
stuff
it
like
same
that.
way. Or you would have do it on the app. So you create your own app. It's the same way it would have worked on the
That
TV.
is pretty
Right.
dope.
You know what I mean? It's like we will be live right now, and it will be recorded, and it's be on the app.
Yeah.
So if they want to go back, they could go on the app and go back and watch it.
Right.
You understand? And wait till the next episode next week, and watch that too. And if they want, they could scroll down and go to the very first
Episode.
Right. Right.
You understand? And watch from there.
Yeah, basically.
They can binge watch us.
Yeah,
babe.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
And I think, and on the website now, to watch it live, you have to subscribe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a paywall.
$5 a month,
Right.
something like that. You know what I mean?
I think I'm worth $5 a month.
Not that young, but yeah. Hell
I
yeah.
know I've been yawning the whole
So,
time. I'm just tired.
That you know what I mean? Those are that's where we
Those are
want to
the
go.
goals.
Yeah.
You know what I
hell
mean?
yeah.
I just gotta.
I
guess,
love that.
But now that we have sat down and we like talked about it, I could like go into my. I go into my. I like zone out and
It's
I.
like
f-
Dexter in Dexter's laboratory.
and I just start
You ever
figuring
seen
it
that
out.
cartoon,
you know
Dexter's
what I mean?
Laboratory?
I just start be like,
Yeah, he
"Aight."
goes into his laboratory and he just makes shit happen. Smoke. I don't know how the fuck he does it, but you know, he does it.
Yeah, just do that.
I'm gonna go back
You know
and
what I
put
mean?
it together. Like, all right,
We just want to be locked in and know that, yo,
how
this
to
is what
turn
we
this
gonna be
into
doing.
Yeah,
A
hell
revenue
You know what I
yeah.
mean? This is what we're gonna be doing.
Yeah.
And it's gonna take us a lot of little time to do it, but
Yeah,
we're
man.
gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm with
Always.
it. I'm with it. This is fun, bro. I feel a surge in finances, I must say.
Sheesh.
If we could get some
Sponsorships.
sponsors, yeah.
That's and on YouTube is when YouTube got the sponsors, man. They got the sponsors.
Yeah, we need those.
I know I wasn't paying attention to the live, but this is how we give it up soon. I'm gonna have the camera in front so y'all could be on, so y'all could be like in with me. I'm gonna get a stand for the front because I know I was off to the side. But I want to give a shout out to everybody on YouTube that did pop up.
Everybody on Facebook that
Everybody on
popped up.
Facebook that popped up. You know what I mean? You giving me
SRP
your time.
Media. Shout out to Smoke. Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
thank you.
Right,
we
right.
appreciate you.
Yes,
You know what I
sir.
mean?
But you see, we're supposed to have a guest tonight, but I guess it's a
alright.
no-show.
It's all right.
You know what I
We
mean?
made it happen,
I might
though.
have it.
Well,
We'll be
made it
back
happen.
tomorrow.
Yeah, we will
Yeah.
be back tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
We'll
8
be back
o'clock.
tomorrow.
So,
I
That's how-
Need My Money podcast.
That's how we doing
Yeah.
it. We doubling up on y'all. It's getting crazy. I told y'all it's getting crazy.
Yeah.
Everything is getting crazy.
Don't worry. Sooner or later, we be in here every day.
Every day I
Yeah.
can't
You know
wait.
what I mean?
I
The only
can't
time they
wait.
gonna see us is when we got the bank cash in the check. You know?
I love
For
it.
real.
Make sure y'all, this one is live. Make sure y'all copy this one because this is the episode I'm gonna go back to when we hiding from y'all.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
I Need My Money podcast, MONI Love, Smoke Roots,
Smoke.
bezzolay.
See y'all tomorrow at 8.
Word.